in my heart, I didn't feel that it was wrong, or I didn't
Right.
feel convicted,
Right.
when I was singing, in go-go bands
Mm-hmm.
or singing in a club setting and
Mm-hmm.
things of that nature, because I would have people to come to me and say, "Oh my God, you just don't know what you did for me."
Oh, hey, friend, welcome to the shop. Look, now that I got you here, let me remind you of something real quick. Free Your Mind isn't just a brand, it's a movement. It's streetwear with a purpose, motivation that you can wear for the people who want to create their freedom in real life. Every t shirt, every crew neck, every sweatshirt, every single piece is a reminder that you have the power to create the life that you want to live. And I'm just saying, if you're all about elevating, growing consistently, and living life on your own terms, this is a shop for you. Head on over to freeyourmindshop.com. And just because you family, use code FREEDOM10 and get 10% off your next order. Now, don't say I never gave you nothing, okay? That's freeyourmindshop.com. Use code FREEDOM10, get 10% off your next order. But look, you got to hurry up and move fast because it's a limited supply. And when the pieces are gone, I can't guarantee that they're coming back, okay? So head on over to the shop, shopfreeyourmindshop.com. Get 10% off your next order. Use code FREEDOM10, and let's get into the episode.
I be on my queen shit, crown tilted lean shit, melanated, elevated, unafraid to be shit. I be on my.
Welcome to the Free Your Mind podcast, where we believe in the transformative power of conversation. I'm your host, Tiffany McCall, and today I have the esteemed pleasure of having the Miss Kamise on the Freedom Couch, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy, happy, happy.
Pleasure to be here.
Welcome to the Freedom House.
I get to sit on the couch.
Yes, you was on the Freedom Couch, girl. We about to have a good time. But before we get into it, we have no conversations without libations.
Okay.
So we're going to take a little sip. I made you this drink.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was on a time crunch, so I just made you my favorite drink, which is because you said you never had it before. It's called the French 75.
All right.
It's good. Let's taste this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Taste it. Tell me what you think.
I love it.
It's good.
It's good, girl.
Yes, I be doing that. Okay. I
Yes.
love a good cocktail.
Okay, what's in there?
So it has a little tequila.
Okay.
A reposado. It has simple syrup,
Okay.
a little, what else I put in there? A little lemon juice,
Okay.
and I topped it off. Oh, Saint Germain. How could I forget about my favorite ingredient I put in every drink almost? It's the Saint Germain liqueur. I need to get a sponsorship. If y'all know the Saint Germain people, tell them to watch the Free Your Mind podcast and give me a sponsorship because I'm always drinking a drink with Saint Germain in it.
And I can taste every ingredient.
Yes. And it had a little champagne on the top for a little razzle dazzle.
I love it.
Yes. Okay, so welcome to the Freedom House. Introduce yourself, tell the people who you are and what you do.
So I am Kimise Songbird Lee. I am a vocalist. I am a CEO. I am an entrepreneur. I've been singing in the go-go circuit well over 30 years. Um, I established an organization called Queens of Crank. And that's to honor the women in go-go music, giving us a platform where we can not only be honored, but we can unify as one, collaborate with performances, as well as inspire one another, uplift one another.
Yes.
I love that platform.
I attended the last one, y'all, and I'm telling you, it was so beautiful to be in the room. Like, it was so uplifting and inspiring. I mean, when you see women loving on each other and just celebrating each other, and it's so crazy because I think somebody talked about it when we were at the event, but they were saying, like, there's this reputation about the women in go-go that they are against each other, or catty, or have beef, or whatever. There was none of that. I don't know. I think men made that up.
Yeah.
Men had to make that up because I never experienced it. And when you walked in that room, it was all love. Like people, I'm new to the scene, of course. And so a lot of people I'm not familiar with or may have heard of songs that they've done but never met them before. Immediate love. Like they didn't even know me who I was. Just, oh, you here. So here, give me a hug. You know what I'm saying?
And that
It
is
was so
awesome.
beautiful. I love
And
that.
I also cook as
You
well. I
you
also
cook.
have a business titled Songbird Seafood Pies and Eats. So, and some of the food that you all had on Sunday too was prepared by
Girl,
myself.
did you make that kale salad?
I did.
Girl.
I did. Well,
We've
I
been talking
made
about that
the
kale
one with the
salad.
seafood in it,
Yes.
and then my boss actually made the one without anything in
I didn't even get the one without, but the one with the salmon, my God, on
it.
today. It was
It had
so good.
salmon, shrimp, and crab meat in
It
it.
was so delicious. Like
Thank you.
we've been talking about that seafood and that kale salad ever since that event. Like it was delicious. I'm gonna have. I didn't know you cooked.
Yeah, I
I didn't know
do.
you cook. I did not know that. So
Yeah, back when we had the pandemic going on,
yeah,
and for us being performers, like we didn't have that avenue
right.
to
Perform.
perform
Mm-hmm.
or make income. So I was like, oh God, what can I do? You know what I'm saying, to offset
Yeah.
the income not being made. So I decided to start doing egg rolls and seafood pies. So I
Mm.
do seafood egg rolls, I do seafood pies mainly during the holidays. Um, and I also do, other dishes and stuff too upon request.
No,
Seafood salad, kale salad, um, seafood double eggs, you name it. Cheeseburger pies.
I'm hungry right now. You're making me hungry. Where can people buy those plates? If they wanted to get some plates or order some plates, where could they get those from?
Songbird Seafood Pies and Eats
Mm-hmm.
on IG.
You-
Or
Y'all
they can
writing that
reach
down?
out to me directly.
Songbird seafood pies and eats.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure I'm getting a team on it. They need to be looking it up and placing an order because I'm hungry.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So because we're here at the Freedom House, I always like to ask the guests some questions. So what does freedom look like to you?
Hmm. What does freedom look like to me? I would say the exoneration of fear.
Mm,
Um, Having the ability to um, pursue your dreams and your aspirations,
yes,
because that many of you know that one word fear can just put a halt to a lot of things. So
absolutely.
if we rule out fear, there's just possibility for whatever it is that you would like to achieve. So
That is so good. Oh, that got chills. Removing the fear because, like, I have this habit of doing, right? And
mm,
then the doubt and everything starts to come in. I know a lot of people have the doubt first and that keeps them from doing.
mm-hmm,
Oh, but I'll like jump in the water and then realize I can't swim.
mm-hmm.
So
That's me too. Like I use that word faith.
yes, I'll
Listen.
be faith, but I be having that fear coming real quick right behind it.
Yeah.
So that is so beautiful. What kind of things do you do to make you feel free?
To make me feel free, just mainly relaxation
Mm,
is one because I stay busy a lot. Maintaining and working a full-time job, doing, the singing gigs on the
mhm.
side, and family stuff and other stuff in between. Like I rarely have time for me.
Oh,
So, just to have, those self-care moments to
yes.
relax and unwind and just have my me time,
Mm.
that's me feeling free. And sometimes I just have to cut my phone off,
Mhm.
disconnect
Mm,
from social media, everything,
mhm.
to just have that time to myself and just be free.
That's beautiful. I love it. I love anybody who indulges in self-care. I just be so happy for them. Like, yes, you understand how important it is. Take care of
Yeah.
yourself.
Because sometimes we can let social media like overtake us.
Yes.
Ever since there became a thing of social media, it's
Mhm.
like even myself, I, find myself picking my phone up, even in my time of relaxation or laying
Yeah.
down, I'm scrolling. Sometimes I have my phone in my hand till I fall asleep. Then the phone
Absolutely.
fall or hit me in the
Yep.
face or something.
Same. Me
I'm like,
too.
oh my God.
Me too. I'm
But
guilty
yeah,
of that. I pick my phone up if I have to go to the bathroom or walk to the kitchen. I'm like, let me get my phone. Like, put my phone on the counter, get my water, put my phone back up. It's always in my hand. So
yeah.
that's beautiful that you recognize you have to take the time to just disconnect. I haven't quite gotten there. Well, actually, if I'm watching TV on my phone, it's more than likely I'm not gonna respond to any texts because I be in my shows. I love watching TV. That's my thing. But I have been doing more personal development, so I kind of been limiting my TV watching time. So if I'm watching during the week, I'll do like personal, like a YouTube or a podcast, like the Free Your Mind podcast. But I'll do a podcast or something that can stimulate my mind, help me to grow, and things like that. And then after the work hours, then I will watch TV because I get stuck and scrolling too. I just started that this week. That's no scrolling on Instagram until like I have to engage for the increase of my platform. But outside of that, like no, just aimlessly scrolling through from 8 to 9 or 8 to 5.
It's about-
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love watching TV shows as well, but it's like I've kind of run out of things to watch, like all of my favorite shows and stuff. So I'm like surfing or asking, okay, what's good to watch?
Well, I got a
And
whole list for you,
nobody
girl.
knows.
I got all the shows.
So please share
I will.
because in my downtime, I do love to watch, some good TV shows.
I got 3 for you right
We're
off the top
working
of my
out, too.
head. Found.
Found.
Yeah. So if you got Peacock or I think it might be on Hulu too. Found is extremely good.
Okay.
The Irrational. I think it's called The Irrational. That's also I watched that on Peacock. And dang, I just had
Somebody told
another
me
one.
about All American something.
All American with the football kids.
No, it's All American something. I can't even think of the name of it. But I was trying to watch it last night and I fell asleep.
I gotta
But it's
look
about
that
a
up.
little girl that was adopted. It's a TV show that Mike Epps directed.
All American. I might have
All
to,
American Family
I'm gonna have to look that up.
or The American Family.
The
something
American
like that.
Family. I'm gonna have to look it up because now I love watching TV. All American Family. And where is it? Where can you watch it?
It's on Hulu.
On Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to look that up. I haven't heard of that show. I haven't heard of that one. So, All American. So I'm gonna put that on my list. For your list, Found,
Wow.
The Irrational, and have you watched Handmaid's Tale?
No,
No, gotta watch Handmaid's Tale. Like seriously, it's a.
you're gonna have to text that. To
I'm
me.
going
I'm
to.
gonna forget to
I'm
me.
sending this list. I'm sending this list to you. I'm gonna text it after
Okay.
the episode. I'm gonna send you the list of these shows. You're gonna be stuck. Once you watch them 3, you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck. All right, y'all. So we are with Miss Kamise. We had a little distraction. People trying to sell us stuff and come to the Freedom House, but we blocking all them vibes.
Okay.
Only good vibes in here. Okay, that's what y'all heard in the background. Don't try to come in here and sell us nothing. All right. Okay. Ooh, let me get out my bag. All right. So I gotta pay some bills right quick, and then we're gonna get back into this conversation. As always, this episode is sponsored by rarehairclothing.com. Rarehairclothing.com. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, the sweatsuits, the t-shirts, the hats, the pants, the suit, it's all dope clothing, and you make sure you go and get you some. Use code, I think it's free YM7. Free your mind 7. So free YM7. You can get 25% off your first order. Don't try to use it over and over again because I'm watching you. Don't try to use it over and over again. One time, you get 25% off your first order. Tell them Tiffany sent you. Leave a review, and you buy their clothing. They support the Free Your Mind podcast, and I give you good information, and it just goes around and around and around. Okay, all right. That's rarehairclothing.com. Okay, so we back with Miss Kamise. So you talked to us a little bit about who you are now, and we talked about some things that you do now to make you feel free. But who was Kamise the Songbird? I love that name, by the way. It's so
thank
cute.
you.
And it's so like perfect for your personality.
And Stinky Dink gave me that name.
Really?
Yeah. We were in a
Really?
band together called A Touch of Essence.
Okay.
And Dink used to just look at me like he would be like in awe. He would like, man, sis, I love your voice. He's like, you like the Songbird. And he was like, I'm gonna start calling you Songbird.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your name. I said, okay. And it just stuck.
It did stick because that's how I knew you as the Songbird. I mean, I knew your name was Kamise, but it was the Songbird.
Oh,
That's perfect for you. It's perfect for your personality. Like, it's just a great name. I love that. But who was Kamise before the legend and go-go, before the Queens of Crank, before, all this 30-year career of go-go music? Who were you?
I was just a shy little girl who grew up in the hood. I grew up around like Temple Court, Sessom Quarters,
Mm.
and just wanted to be great at whatever it is that God had placed in my heart for me to do.
Mhm.
And I, despite growing up in you know that kind of area, I
Mhm.
wanted to go to certain schools
Yeah.
and things of that nature. So I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to this school. I want to go, to Shaw, and I want
Mhm.
to go to Duke Ellington. So we, looked into getting the special permissions and stuff that was needed,
Mhm.
and went on to I went to both Shaw and Duke Ellington,
Mhm.
where that was music was my love, even at a young age. Like I was listening to like Mickey Howard, Anita Baker, Karen White, um, the Clock Sisters, at a
I hear
young
all that
age.
influence in your voice too. So that's amazing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, so yeah, I was a quiet kid. I was real reserved. Like, I wouldn't say I was an introvert, but I was just, real laid back, and which
Mhm.
I am. I still am. But,
Mhm. Mhm.
um, I wasn't a problem child. Like me and my sister, we were like night and day. Like
Mhm.
she stayed in trouble, but I was a good kid, and I was the snitch too.
Oh man,
So
they usually are the
she
they
used to be
usually
so
are the
mad at
snitch.
me
Yes.
because I would tell everything. But um, yeah, just a girl from the hood, with a dream, and and trying to sue a singing career in the national realm of things.
Mhm.
Some things happened, and I just felt like maybe, it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You never know what God blocks you from or
Yeah.
saves you from.
Yeah.
Because I think, had I've gotten into
Mhm.
the national realm of things, I just don't know, because the music industry is
Tough.
yeah, it's a tough
Very
business
tough.
to be in.
Yes, it
So,
is.
but I'm just grateful for the gift that God has given me and the fact that I can share it with others.
Oh, it's an
Um,
amazing gift, girl. He blessed you.
oh,
Y'all, if y'all have not heard this lady sing, y'all need to go and follow her on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. And anywhere she posts that she at, go because this lady can sing down. Ooh, I love your voice.
thank you,
Okay,
sister.
so where did that come from? Like I heard you mention you always wanted to be greater. Was there something like that influenced you or some did you see greater? Because I can imagine from what I know of those neighborhoods, it wasn't a lot of greatness. It was great people, I'm sure it was great people, but it wasn't birthing a lot of greatness. So where did that come from?
Yeah, I mean, because I can literally tell you, like I could look out my window
Mhm.
and see someone, shot
Mm.
dead on the ground,
Mm.
brains blown out.
Yikes.
So to come from that, I had a family that was, spiritually rooted, church going family. My grandfather was a pastor, my father was a pastor,
Mm. PK kid.
PK kid, and when I say everyone on my father's side of the family either played an instrument
Mhm.
or sang,
Okay.
and that they were the Bulk Knights.
Oh, the
I,
boat.
I don't
That
have
sounds like
my
the same
dad's
group.
last name, but the Bulk Knights, whoo Lord, if you into church and you know anything about Church of God in Christ, you knew about the Bulk
That
Knights.
sound like the gospel heartbeats. I do
Gospel
like
Heartbeat.
no, like it sound like like the heartbeats, the movie.
Oh
It
yeah,
sound
yeah,
like the
yeah,
gospel
yeah,
version of the heartbeats.
yeah. They used to be
The
called the
boat
Bulk Night
night.
Specials,
The boat
and
night special.
specials.
I love the boat
But
night
listen,
special.
they would sing down and that harmony thing, and I wish I had, grew up in or been around, a lot more than what I was on my
Okay.
dad's side of the family because like my grandfather like grilled them and they rehearsed, like
Mm-hmm.
day in, day out. So their harmony was like perfect.
Yes.
But, I didn't have that training.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
harmony for me, I can sing harmony,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm more of a lead,
Yeah.
if you understand what I'm saying. You're a
Yes.
singer, so you understand where
Yes,
I'm coming from.
absolutely.
But I just wish I had that ear to be able to just like pick up harmony just like that.
I tell you to practice it. It is a learned skill. But I grew up in a church as well, and I grew up singing in choirs.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of going to school for music, I grew up like singing in choir. So you develop that ear to hear parts.
Mhm.
And now, like, I don't sing a regular song. Like, when I'm listening to a song on the radio or in my car or something, I'm always singing the harmony
Mhm.
because it's just a skill. Like, now it's just like natural. I
It's
just
kind of
hear it.
natural. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say, like, just start developing it. Just start finding, like, listen to the music real, real loud. Find the part that you can hear. If you got to play the song over a million times, just listen for that part, and that it'll develop. It will develop.
Yeah.
It's not as
I
hard as
do it
people think.
sometimes, but I need to do it more often.
But you can sing, so I already know it's gonna come easy to you.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so one of the influences that you
Oh yeah. To get, I didn't even answer the question,
it's
but
okay.
really, my aunts, they influenced me a whole lot, and I never forget my aunt. She we used to sing in a youth choir,
Mhm.
and she gave me a little lead part to sing in the choir.
Oh.
And well, everybody had like a little lead part, but my part was like towards the end of the song. So
Uh-huh.
we actually, sang the song in church service. And I think I was about maybe 6 or 7 years old.
Mhm.
And my part was God said it, that settles it. And when I tell you, I took that thing to the bank, I was
I
like, God said it, that settles it. God said it,
yes.
that
The church
settles
was
it.
falling
If
out.
it's in His word, hey,
Yeah.
listen. When they was like, okay, Lord Camise,
Look, I'm imagining. You remember the beginning of What's Love Got to Do with It when
uh-huh.
the little girl
Girl was
was
singing,
singing?
yes, that
That's
was
what I'm
me. That
imagining.
was me.
That's exactly what I'm imagining. That's hilarious. I can
Yeah.
see it happening right in before my eyes, and I love that movie, by the way. But anyway, so okay, so the church. So that was your like first introduction
That
to
was
like
my
this is
first
what I can
introduction.
do.
Yes.
That's
And my
amazing.
dad was a singer. He was also a drummer,
Mhm.
but he was in a group called Chemistry, him
Okay.
and two young ladies, and they toured like all overseas and everything. They were real big overseas.
Yeah.
So, I got it honest, and for me it was just honing my gift so that my dad, I wanted him to be proud of me. I wanted him to know that, like, I could sing too.
Yeah.
So
Was he a
when
part of your life or?
he wasn't a real big intricate part of my life, some of my younger years.
Mhm.
So, recitals and stuff like that, where I wanted him to be there,
Yeah.
he was kind of, living a worldly life at the
Mhm.
time. But
Mhm.
um, as he became older, life changed,
Right.
we all go through things in our lives, but, he found his way back to Christ, became a pastor, and even within him being a pastor, he supported me with what I did, even though he may not necessarily didn't agree with it,
Right.
because he was one to tell me, well, you can't do both. You're gonna have to choose.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard those conversations
You on the
before.
fence now, like what you
Yeah,
gonna do?
I heard that
So
before.
yeah, and even when I was singing with Vibe, I had like maybe like a 7, 8 year run with them.
Mhm.
I ended up leaving to pursue inspirational career
Okay.
project. Um, and I did it mainly because I wanted to please him.
Okay.
I didn't do it for me, um, because in my heart, I didn't feel that it was wrong, or I didn't
Right.
feel convicted,
Right.
when I was singing, in go-go bands or
Mhm.
singing in a club setting and
Mhm.
things of that nature, because I would have people to come to me and say, oh my God, you just don't know what you did for me. Your
Girl.
voice. I had a young lady tell me I saved her life,
Wow.
had me in tears. And I was just like, oh my God. And we were in Miami doing a show one time, and a young lady walked up to me in tears, and she was just like, I had a long week. You don't know what I've been through,
Mhm.
but it's just your voice. She said, your voice does something to me. She said, it's so calming.
Yes.
And I could tell that, you are anointed.
It's on
And,
you.
in situations like that, it's just like, wow, I can even touch somebody in a club setting, or, within a go-go band. So listen,
Listen.
Jesus came out the church. He was in the trenches.
Yes, he
So,
did.
no matter where you are, you just have to, be you, and be in a place where you can reach people and
Yeah.
touch people with your gift.
Yes, and I wanted to speak. Like, I think it's really amazing that you said that because that was one of the questions. Like, anytime I'm doing these conversations, I'm always thinking like, I be wanting to get in people business. I'm really nosy. That's one of the one of the reasons why I started a podcast is because I be having so many questions about people, and I be wanting to know the tea. So I think it's really beautiful that that you included that part in that story, because I was going to say you have an anointing on you, and it doesn't matter where you are. Like, and the thought came when you were saying about straddling the fence, because I recently seen you sing a gospel song, and that was the first time I ever heard you sing a gospel song. But I felt your anointing in all the other times I've seen you. And so I wanted to just speak that to you. Like, you have an anointing on you, and you really can do anything because the presence is there. And like, it's a real thing on you. It's not something you're trying to do for anyone or anybody else. It's a real thing that it's really felt. Wherever kind of music you sing, girl, it is felt. So I just
You want
wanted
to make me
to.
cry, Symphony?
Oh God, no, 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 we don't cry. Well, it's happy tears. It's happy tears. But I just really, it was when as you were talking, I was thinking that, like, wow, they were saying you needed to choose, because in my experience of you, I feel the anointing regardless of what you're singing.
Yeah,
So
but even my dad, he came around,
yeah,
and for him to come out, to support me in my shows, like
absolutely.
in, a club setting I mean, it meant the world to me because I know for him, it was an adjustment,
Yes.
and that was something he made for his baby girl. So I appreciated that.
That's
And,
sweet.
despite, the window that we did not have a
Mhm.
relationship,
Mhm.
we made up for it before, he transitioned. And
Mhm.
I thank God for that because
So
I'm a
glad to hear
daddy's
that.
girl. Like I loved hard. I love my dad so much.
Aw.
And yeah, I miss him so much, but I'm just glad that we were able to connect and have that
Yes.
daughter-father relationship that I always wanted. It
That
was short, but at least I got it.
That's beautiful. I love to hear those kind of stories because I'm a fatherless daughter. So I'm always like, yes, somebody has a daddy, and they're all dads aren't bad. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Oh, I should put that on a shirt. All dads not bad. Okay. Well, it wouldn't really be appropriate for me to wear it because my dad kind of sucks. But um, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just telling my truth. I'm speaking my truth, being authentic. But I love that you got to wrap the wrap that present in a bow before, he didn't leave this earth without that mend and without you all expressing that love, and you not only just knowing that he loved you, but seeing him show up and show you that he loves you. That's a beautiful,
Absolutely.
beautiful, beautiful thing. So many people do not get the chance to mend those fences. Yes, that's so beautiful. Now, I'm stuck because I want to know more. I have so many more questions.
Oh,
But
okay.
but so we're gonna keep the questions coming because
Okay.
I'm so intrigued by you and your story and what you do and everything. But I do have a special segment on the show where I like to promote Black-owned businesses, because I feel like it's important for us to shine a light on our community, right? So many
Mhm.
people are doing amazing things, and they can feel like they go unnoticed or don't get the recognition, or maybe I just like it and I just want to say, like, this is dope, and I want to tell my people about it.
Right.
So we're gonna take a quick break, have a couple more sips, and spotlight our Black-owned business for this episode, and then we'll be right back because I got so many more questions. Look at me. The Songbird. We calling you the Songbird for the rest of the episode, okay? All right, we'll be right back, y'all. Y'all, I hope y'all wrote that information down. because we love spotlighting our Black owned businesses. And this is all about awareness. We want to bring awareness to the community and support Black businesses, support Black businesses. So we have Miss Kamise, the Songbird, on the Freedom Couch.
Yeah.
And speaking of Black businesses, I want to talk a little bit about the Queens of Crank because I think it is such an amazing platform that you created, because women need to feel celebrated. And not so much that it's all about women, but because all of the women are usually the only woman in their band, right? Usually it's one woman in the band, except for Belladonna because they're amazing. It's all women. It's just, they be killing it. But typically it's one girl on the front line.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can feel a little isolated and you're in a male dominated genre that is male dominated in the band also. Besides Casey and now Miss Kim, of course, there's not like a female led that's killing it. You know what I'm saying? And so I felt so amazed, like just in awe of how you put together this organization and created a space for women to be seen and be heard and be felt and loved on. Where did that come from?
The idea of it.
Yeah, where did that? So I know you have the event that you do every year, right? You do it every year. Is it just one time a year?
Yeah, one time.
Okay, I bet you can. Like, girl, I can't do that no more.
Listen, it takes a lot of effort, energy,
I can
focus,
imagine.
planning, finances,
Yes.
like you name it.
Yeah. Okay. So one time a year for the event, but where did the idea for the brand, for the business to come from, or the organization?
Well, I think for me, always being a part of, different bands and being a female on the front line, with the Go-Go Awards and everything, I I listen to different women and their stories, how they feel, and a lot of them felt like they were overlooked
Mm.
because with the Go-Go Awards, even with the categories, I think that they have you would have like the same person to win
Yeah.
each year.
Yeah.
And I guess it's based upon votes, I'm assuming.
Okay.
But um, to have the same, young lady win by just by reputation, alone and probably popularity,
Yeah.
overlooking some of the other ladies that may not be as popular, but, are still on the scene frequently, consistently doing their thing in the go-go community and never being recognized. So, I just wanted to create a platform for us, by us,
Yeah.
where we can, have that space where we can all be recognized for what we do. And even yourself, I know you're so humble and you came with it. It was like, I'm new to the scene, I'm new to
Yeah.
this. But guess what? Girl, you are on fire.
Oh
And
man.
that's why I titled your award, This Girl is on Fire, because you are doing so much. You're doing the plays, you're singing with your band, you got your podcast. Listen, you got it going on. You
Yeah.
on fire, Tiff.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, and women like yourself need to be recognized.
Yeah.
So when God dropped that in my spirit and placed it in my heart to do, I also shared it with some folks, which was a mistake. You can't let your right hand
Yeah.
know what your left hand is doing
That's
sometimes
true.
because
That's true.
people will take your vision, your dream, what God placed in your belly,
Yep.
and try to take it and run with it,
Yep.
and take credit for it. So
And take credit for it.
and
Oh,
take
that's
credit
nasty work.
for it.
That's nasty work.
It is very nasty. Like, and I literally found out that someone took the name, registered it as a business, put me as a resident agent, and used their address. So I never knew until someone else looked it up and shared that information with me.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
Scammers be
it's been
scamming.
crazy. It's been a journey trying to get this up and running because I had to change the name.
Right.
Once again because it was done fraudulently,
Right.
or registered fraudulently.
Yeah.
So instead of Queens of Go-Go, I had to change it to Queens of Crank. So
It's-
that's why you now
That's spicier anyway.
as Queens of Crank.
Yeah, Queens of Crank is spicier
And I'm like, I'm
anyway.
not gonna let nobody else take credit for what God gave me.
Absolutely.
So, that's basically where it came from. So I just wanted to create that platform for the women.
Yeah.
And it has never been done before. So I was just like, yeah.
I think even for me, first I want to say thank you so much for that because I kind of just do like I just create like I'm a creative at heart and mind. Um and I just kind of do whatever is in my mind, whatever I feel passionate about, I just go for it and I don't even think about recognition or like who is being impacted, or I think about who is being impacted, of course, but like who is watching or who has things to say. I just be moving so much that I don't even think about those things. And I didn't even realize how much I needed that that award. Like that was just it did something for me. I can't really articulate it, but I will say, just like I said when I accepted it, I was very I guess imposter syndrome would be kind of be the word now. I guess that's what the young kids are saying. But I didn't feel that I belonged in that. And it was so crazy. Like I was like, at first I was contemplating like backing out because I just felt undeserving. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I didn't belong there.
Right.
I'm telling you because
Come on, Tiff. From the
I
moment I heard you, I was like, oh my God, her voice is something special. And that was the night I met you singing with Earl.
yeah, yeah.
What was that, 1865?
Yep, yep.
Yep. And you came up
I
and
just
you did
hopped
a
up on the
song,
mic.
and I
Yep.
was in awe. I was just like, oh my God.
It was crazy because I had whispered in there. I think I can't remember it was the first or the second time. But did I just like randomly come up there, or did Earl call me up there?
I think he called you out.
Okay, so that was the second time. Because the first time I was hearing they was playing a song, and I was like hearing another song in my head because that's just the way my brain works.
Mhm.
Like I'm always mixing the song. So they were singing a song, and I was like, yeah, go into this. So I just pulled the dude to the side. I was like, hey yo, you know the lyrics to this song? Do this into the same music, but just do this part right here. And so he was like, no, you come up in here and do it. And I was like, oh, okay. That's what time you on. Alexa interrupting. Excuse me. Calm down. Okay. Let's let her. Let's let her have her moment. So y'all, if y'all can't hear what was happening, I have a daily reminder that if by this point in the day I have not said my affirmations, my Alexa will remind me to say my daily affirmations for the day, which I usually get to it before 2 o'clock, but like 2 o'clock is my cutoff time to if I sometimes we get up, we start moving.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot to unplug Alexa. So that's what you're hearing. She's letting me know it's time for me to do my daily affirmations. But I did them earlier this morning. So thanks, Alexa girl. Um see, she got me all sidetracked. I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying?
Oh, your performance.
Yeah, Earl. So yeah, I was telling him like y'all should do this, and he was like, you come do it. So I did it, and I can't even remember what song it was, but I don't know what song they was playing, but I think I went into I really got a thing for my lipstick lover, lover, lover. And he was like, yo, that's tight, so then when I went back to 1865 again, he was like, you want to come up here and do a song? And that was when I first met you. That was the first time I heard you sing it, and I was like, dang, she can say, who is that? I didn't even know it wasn't after that. That's when I learned all about you. And I was like, yo, she is amazing because I have a different type of voice than a lot of the go-go singers that I was meeting at the time. I come from like neo soul R&B background. So I'm used to being like vocally driven versus music driven, right? And go-go is the complete opposite. It is all music and like you really don't need to sing. You know what I'm saying? Just to hum, maybe say one line of it and get out and let the music do its thing. So it's been a struggle for me to really get my comfortable and find my footing. And I've been, I have a lot of people that's around me that give me some tips and doing stuff like that and just listening to other go-go singers and going to see the different bands play. But I don't feel comfortable because it's just so different from what I've accustomed to doing. I've been doing for years. But I love the music, right? And I'm the type of person that when in Rome, I'm going to do what the Romans do and kill it. Okay, I'm going to Rome, shut the Rome
Absolutely.
down. Okay.
And the more you do it, trust me, the more you'll, understand it,
Yeah.
running the one and things
Yeah.
of that nature. So,
Haven't quite ran the one yet. I don't.
I
I
think
kind
you
of.
could do it.
I kind of got a little bit of talking in me. Like I kind of got. I like that part. I do like it. I have a high pitched voice though, and I'm hearing that it's a little squeaky and a little high pitched when it goes over top of the music. And so I'm working on that because I like the way I talk. I like my talking voice. But what I'm hearing from my bandmates is that it's not giving as gangster as I think it does. And I'm struggling with that, with, the way I feel about it versus the way, everyone else is hearing it. I feel like it comes out very, very gangster. And it's not giving gangster to anybody else besides myself.
Gangster. You still want to have your,
Just a
feminine
little,
kind of twist
yeah,
on it, but
yeah.
yeah.
I'm working on. I am working on it, but I did feel undeserving at the time, and I was reminded, like what you said, you are doing all of these things, like you're doing it. So many people here are not. They just talk about the things that they want to do or their dreams or whatever, but you just do it. And you don't ask no permission. You don't wait in line. You don't, do not, you just do your thing. And I was like, wow. And I wasn't expecting an award. I thought I was just getting like a participation certificate, like thanks for, singing in the show. But man, y'all took me out. I don't even be crying in front of people, but that took me out. I really appreciate it. I didn't.
So deserving.
I appreciate you saying that. I didn't even know how much I needed to hear that. So thank you again for creating that platform. I love it. I love it.
Welcome. And listen, I didn't have a blueprint, you know. It's like I just listen to the spirit when something drops in my spirit from God and I just run along with it.
Mm-hmm.
And not really knowing, all the ins and outs or how to do this, how to do that. Like I said, I just jump in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If God gives me something, I don't want to sit on it.
Yeah.
I want to act on it, because at the end of the day, if I don't want to be sitting back saying, "Oh, I wish I could have," or "What would have happened if I would have did this?"
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'd rather jump out there and see how it goes than not do it at all.
Absolutely. What would you say to someone who has an idea or has a vision for something, but they're scared to jump or they have some fear to jump out there and just go for it? What advice would you give them?
I would definitely say pray about it. Ask God for direction.
Mm-hmm.
Try to surround yourself with individuals that can help in whatever idea it is that you're trying to develop, or whatever vision you want to see coming to fruition. Because a lot of times we don't do because we don't know.
Right.
But if we have people on our team or folks surrounding us that can help us in other areas, then where we fall short, they can pick up the pieces
Yes.
and be able to help you out. So just don't not do or not go after your dreams or your aspirations just because you may not know.
Yes.
Definitely get out there, do some research, see what you need to do, find the help,
Mm-hmm.
and go with it.
It's amazing that you say get in community because on Fridays, every Friday, the Free Your Mind .pod page on Instagram, we go live. We go live at 1 p.m. So people, I said we go live at 1 p.m. every Friday. freeyourmind.pod. We go live and we're building community to create a circle of people who, like you said, need some encouragement, maybe share ideas about talk about what we're wanting to do, what we're trying to pursue, and come together and encourage each other, uplift each other, empower each other, and expand each other's mind, give information. We just talk about so many things. And I really would encourage you to get in community. If not mine, preferably mine, okay, because you're here watching the Free Your Mind podcast. So preferably the freeyourmind.pod community on Instagram. I would love to have you in the community when we go live at 1 p.m. every single Friday. But I really think it's important for people to understand that being around like-minded people helps you grow.
Mhm.
And being around people who are doing the thing that you want to do helps you grow.
Mhm.
Because you see, not only do you see examples of people doing it, people pursuing their dreams and their goals and things like that, but you also get the gems, especially if you're talking to them. You are connected to them, so they're going to naturally be talking about how, their why, their when, what they're doing. You get exposed to that, and it just encourages you to go and pursue your dream. So that's
And
beautiful.
even social media too, because, so many people use social media as a platform for different things, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And we all are at some point scrolling through social media.
Yep.
So I know plenty of times I've put things out there. Hey, does anybody know uh somebody that does this? Or,
That part.
somebody know, violinist when I did that.
Yeah, that
And
part.
hey, people will chime in, and people nosy too. So they gonna look at what you got on your timeline.
Ain't they nosy?
If they can put in their 2 cents, they gonna put in their 2 cents. So
Mhm.
definitely, don't be afraid to put something out there on social media as well if you need help in different areas, because them comments will start rolling in.
Yes. And another thing about that's the perfect thing about being in community is we don't if we have a community of people, right, that are all doing certain things and somebody have a baby shower, I need some kale salad with salmon and crab meat and shrimp in it.
Yeah.
I'm be like, oh, say less. I got a salad for you. Okay, a salad maker she go come and that's a part of being in community. Like I don't have to go in outside of the world. I can leverage my own people and put each other on, you know? Somebody need an amazing singer. I'm gonna call my girl Kamise if I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because
And
I
look,
also
if I
do that.
can't do it, guess what I'm doing?
Period. Exactly. This is what being in community is all about. I want to I meet people. I meet people that have interesting stories or doing amazing things, and I want to get in a business. So I invite them to be a guest on the show, and it works out for everybody. I get lessons and gems from them. I get to have my audience experience them in a different way, expose people who may not have heard your music before. Now they can go and find you. Like it's such a beautiful thing about being in community with people. So that brings me to the tip of the day. I'm going to head over to the corner, give you guys a quick tip that can help you and talk a little bit about the community. But oh, I said that in the mic. Sorry. But we're going to give you a quick tip and then we'll be right back with more Kamise. And when we come back, I want you to think of a mic drop gem. You've been dropping gems the whole episode. So I'm going to give you this before, because usually I just throw it on people.
Mhm.
But because you've been giving so much insight and gems the whole time, I want you to think of something special, a little mic drop gem that people can walk away with, make them feel empowered or encouraged or inspired, something, whatever you have. Okay. We'll be right back.
I don't know about you, but when I want something, I want it right now. Okay. I'm a dreamer. I'm always coming up with ideas and things that I want to create, businesses I want to start, projects I want to get involved in. And I'm always thinking, like, as soon as I get started, it's going to be successful and it's going to blow up. The world is going to change. And what I have been learning, and one thing that I've got some advice a long time ago, and I'm constantly having to get this advice and reaffirm myself, is to trust the process. So today's tip is to trust the process. Accept that growth is a journey, and on your journey, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, there's going to be lessons learned. Sometimes there's losses and huge wins, but in the process is where you learn the skills and you develop the tenacity and the perseverance to keep moving forward, to keep going after the thing that you truly believe in. So today's tip, if you got your pen and paper down, write this down, write it real big, and big letters as big as you can. Trust the process, okay? Tape this up all over your wall. Put this on your mirror. Put this on your sun visor in your car. Always constantly remind yourself to trust the process. Lean into that when you're feeling discouraged or you might be feeling like, you want to give up. remind yourself to trust the process, okay? All right, now today's guest, I am enjoying this conversation. So make sure you sit back, relax, and continue to be inspired.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all had y'all pens and y'all papers because that was some good stuff right there. Now, Kamise, before we left, I did ask you to give your mic drop gem, okay? Because we like to drop bars on this podcast.
Okay.
But before we do that, I want you to tell the people where they can find you. I know you gave us your Instagram for you cooking. We need that again because I need them to write it down. Y'all owe me something? Oh, you already got it? You good? Okay. Yes, because I'm hungry. But tell the people where they can find you and what you got coming, what you're working on, what you got coming out. Tell them.
Okay. So you all can find me on IG at Queen Songbird Kimise. For the cooking side of things, you can find me on Songbird Seafood Pies and Eats. On Facebook, you can find me under Kamise Songbird Lee. And I also have another page as well. It's a, what do you call it?
Like a brand page?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's under Kamise Songbird Lee as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the Queens of Crank, is that just limited to you or can people get connected with? I think you need a brand page for the Queens of Crank.
I do. I have that as well. So
You
you
do?
can definitely connect with me on Queens of Crank on Facebook and Queens of Crank on IG.
Yeah.
So,
They cranking in Japan, yo. Did you know that?
yes.
Bro, they go
All the videos
crazy for the
are
crank in
everywhere.
Japan.
Listen, we
I
need to
don't
go to
just
Japan and make some of that Japan money.
big facts for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know,
Overseas money be different.
somebody like me, I'd be like, I'm like, she not even from here. Listen, you took too long. I'm in Japan. I'm over here cranking
Right.
with the Japanese. Okay,
Right.
they be going in. Man, I might need to look into that. How much? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. See y'all later. I'm about to go to Japan. It's like, no, joking.
Listen,
Not
I
joking.
had the
Not
opportunity to
joking.
go, but I had just gotten a career position here, and I had been
Man,
waiting for so long. But then
want
I got
that
an opportunity
job.
to go to
Like,
Japan, and I was like, ugh.
well, send me that contact because I'll leave my job. I don't care. I mean, I'll get another job.
Juju House, where you at?
Oh, don't tell him on the camera. Tell me in the
Okay.
I'm talking about the
Okay.
outfit. You know what I'm
Tell
saying?
everybody.
I want everybody to go. I want to go over there first so I can get the bag. Now I come up and be like, hey, yo, this what we doing over here in Japan.
Right.
Yeah.
Get the bag first.
Well, yeah, let me get the bag. No, I'm not even like that. For real. I'm a people person and I love people. I love loving on people. I love celebrating and honoring people. And I love encouraging and empowering people. That's really what I feel like I was put on this earth to do, was empower others. Because when I see y'all winning, especially when y'all winning because I have some information you got from anything I'm connected to, it makes me feel like a superhero. It's really like my superpower. And that was a whole thing about this whole Free Your Mind podcast. It was because I wanted a bigger platform to encourage people to shift their perspectives and create the life that they want to live, because you can do it. You can literally do anything that you want to do. And we're going to keep bringing you guests that are doing it, that are creating their life, that are creating platforms for other people. Let me tell you something. I know we get into your mic drop jam, but I just want to tell you something. When you do something for the betterment of others, you create an abundant stream to you. When your mission is about the betterment of other things, whether it be the life, the nature, people, plants, whatever it is, when your whole focus is on the betterment of something else, you create a streamline of abundance to yourself. Right. So I just want you to put that out there because I feel like a lot of people do everything for themselves. Everything you do it for you. And when your focus is just you can't win like that.
Yeah.
You can't win like that. This world, it's 1 billion people in this world. If I aim to impact half of that, all of those people is going to send their good energy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that seriously. Like, if
you can continue to pull that good energy in.
I'm just one person. Imagine 1 billion. Imagine if it was like 1 billion people. It's 3 billion people in the world. Imagine if 1.5 billion people gave you $1. You, just you, $1. You have $1.5 billion
Millionaire instantly.
immediately because you focused on reaching the people. It's so many of them, it's only one of you. So when you focus on them, that it creates a streamline of abundance to you, to back to you. And I feel like you created a platform that was solely focused on the people. And I hope that you felt the abundance of love and magic and energy and positive vibes and just admiration from all of the people that you created that platform for. Because I know I was one, and I have like an immense, I loved you before, right? But I have such an immense amount of gratitude for you and love for you and admiration for you because of what you did. And I'm just one. It was like 50 people in there. So if I feel like this, I know 50 more people is loving you, right? So you focus on doing something for others, and you got 50 people's worth of abundance of love right back to you. Yeah, so I wanted just to leave you with that. So, all right, so go ahead and drop your mic, drop Jim, and we going. Oh, before we do that, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell y'all where to find us. You can find us everywhere. freeyourmind.pod on all socials, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of course. And if you haven't subscribed, I'm already mad at you. Go ahead and press the subscribe button. Send it to 5 people that you know can benefit from this episode or who love Kamise. Send it to 10 people who love Kamise, and then 5 other people who could benefit from the gym. So that's 15 people. You have time to send 15 people this video, share it, like it, subscribe to the channel. Okay. So Kamise, give us your mic, drop gym.
First, I just want to say I'm so honored to be on the show. Thank you so much for having me as a guest. And if I could leave anything, it would be um, to love on those who you love and who love you. With me having a near death experience, it just kind of put life in a different perspective for me. So, just know that tomorrow is not promised to anyone. So take the time to love on your family, love on your loved ones. Definitely put out that positive energy because we don't have any time for negative energy. We don't have any time for negative focus. So my gem is to spread love.
Yes.
With every chance you get, spread love because and forgive. Definitely. That's a hard word for some folks, but forgive. Love, forgive.
That's beautiful.
Because life is not promised.
We can't end it any better than that, Kamise. Oh my God, I don't even have any. I'm about to go get me some tissue. All right, y'all. Make sure to come back next time. Follow, like, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, Kamise. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you.
I be on my queen shit, crown tilted lean shit.